Hello, and thank you for coming to our sixth grade World History Open House video. Ms. Blake, Ms. Kelly, and Ms. Lazali are all excited to see that everyone is here with us. So first and foremost, the best way to contact us is going to be through email. Even if you want to speak to us on the phone, it's good to send that email so we can set up a time so we're not playing phone tag. As you can see on the slide here, you can see our emails, and if you wanted to email us through Skyward, that is also an option as well. In our class, we have some basic rules. In basic expectations, we expect our students to be respectful of their peers, of the classroom, of their environment. We expect students to follow directions. And we also hope that students make the best use of their time. So what is world history? So first, what is history and why do we study it? History is the study of the past, of people and events of the past. And as historians, we kind of examine those reasons or causes or why something happened, so it can help us understand the present and maybe even prevent things from happening in the future. Our goals in our history class is how do these ancient civilizations affect the way that we live? Also in sixth grade, students are in that transition of learning to read to reading to learn. So we focus heavily on reading and content area reading and strengthening that reading so that they're able to comprehend text, higher level text on their own. What subjects do we explore? So during the first quarter, we study foundations of geography with longitude and latitude, historical thinking, including how to read a timeline with the CE and BCE, as well as examining primary and secondary source documents. We study early humans and then go into the growth of Mesopotamia with a DBQ on Hammurabi's Code. On the second quarter, we study India and ancient China and Egypt. Now, for ancient China, we study the Great Wall of China and whether or not the benefits outweigh the costs. In the third quarter, we do look at the Israelites in ancient Greece, as well as the Roman Republic. When we study ancient Greece and the Roman Republic, we really take a look at those governments that they formed and how those governments affected our government that we have today. And to wrap up the fourth quarter, we have the Roman Empire with the spread of Christianity, followed by those Mesoamerican civilizations. So we have a different grade book system, not in just this class, but throughout the school year. So we are going to be having CFAs, or Accommodative Formative Assessments, which are graded assignments. Now, these assignments say students didn't do too well on them, are able to go back after they've learned a little bit more and become more proficient in a specific standard, and we will be changing those grades. These summative assessments can look like quizzes or projects or even the 9 weeks exams. Unfortunately, these grades are going to be locked in, meaning that once the task is completed, there's no chance to make it up and redo it again. And finally, we have community service. Students in social studies are expected to complete 3 hours of community service per semester for the total of 6 hours per year. So if a student is involved with the community and meet the criteria, it counts. We're being liquid this year with community service. So community service can be accomplished in the home or neighborhood. The basic rules for community service broken down, it must be done for free. It's teaching students that there's more outside of their little world that they live in and that they can help their community. And finally, connecting with home. We have a lot of online tools on how to connect with home. eCampus is where everything in our class is going to be located. So say if the student's out, they will be able to access eCampus to complete any makeup assignments, as well as staying up to date with their classwork or any extra practice. Skyward is where the actual grade is going to be. So if an assignment is missing in Skyward, that means that the assignment's truly missing. And we try our best to send weekly emails home, just letting you know what is going on and keeping you connected with the classroom. If you have not received any emails from us, please make sure you are checking Skyward or contact the front office if there are any changes need to be made. Thank you so much, and I look forward to working with all of you students this year. Bye.